Hey, welcome to this video. I want to congratulate you because you took action. You're ready to start copy pasting with or limitless signals, and I'm very excited for you. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through what copy pasting is, how you do it, and even some advanced tips in the end. So first of all, make sure that you have registered, you have created your account, you've deposited money into your account so you're ready to trade. If you haven't done this yet, make sure to just scroll up on this onboarding page and go back to step number 1, where you will find the onboarding PDF of your broker that will help you with this process. It is very important to quickly mention that investing in financial instruments, including CFDs, carries a significant level of risk. You may lose your entire investment, and this video is intended solely for informational purposes and should not be considered as investment advice. All right, just a quick disclaimer for you guys. So let's get started with this video, okay? How to take a signal and how to make money online. First of all, what is a signal? A signal is a trading message, also known as a trading idea, where you get all the details on a potential trade you can take. So instead of you using months, even years to learn how to trade, we have professional traders and experts that are working for us, and they send out their ideas. So when they're looking at the market, they see a good opportunity, they take the trade in their own account, they simply send them to us to simply copy paste. This is an example. Here you see that we got a message in the Telegram group. This message tells us everything we need. Let me actually break down this message straight away. A trade idea always has an asset class. It means what they're buying or selling. In this case, it's XAU USD. And you will see that a lot because that's the main currency that we trade. That is gold that is being traded against the US dollar. You see the price that they want you to buy, or in this case, sell. The price of gold in this case is 3,318 till 3,323. So they say you're allowed to sell within that range. It gives you a stop loss to protect your capital, and it gives you take profit levels as well, called TP levels, whenever you automatically cash out. So you do not have to be on your phone all the time. It actually does this automatically for you. Here you guys see an example in a trading account that they sold XAU USD. They sold it at the level of 3,319. And as you see, that's in this range. They also use the stop loss and the take profit levels as you see here on the screen, right? So in this case, this person probably has a big account, but this person is right now $7,000 in profit. So the second thing that we're gonna do right now is you need to make sure you've downloaded MetaTrader 5. If not, make sure to download that right now on your phone. You have deposited money into your trading account, as I already mentioned, and you need to be accepted in the limitless signal groups. If you're not in the signal groups yet, make sure to reach out to the person that helped you get started so he or she can invite you in that group chat. MetaTrader 5, I just showed you a quick screenshot of it already. This is the app that we're gonna trade in, all right? So you guys have created an account in either VT Markets or PU Prime. That's where your money is. And in MetaTrader 5 is where we're gonna perform our trades, where we're gonna copy our trades, all right? And whenever you're in MetaTrader 5, you can simply go to settings at the right lower corner. Then you click on new account and you click on login to an existing account. For you guys that are using VT Markets, you can simply search for VTM or VT Markets. It will then come up. Then you simply choose the server that you've got in your mail. So you will have received, if you have created your live account, you will have received a mail of VT Markets. Make sure to search for that. If you can't find it, make sure to check your spam. Simply search for VT Markets in your email as well. And you will see that you have received an email of MT5. So ignore that it says MT4 here. You will receive an email that says MT5 with an account number, a password, and a server. Simply copy or simply find that server in the MetaTrader, okay? And simply click on that specific server, and as well fill in your login and your password that you got in your email as well. For you guys that are using PU Prime, it works the same. Make sure that you search for PU Prime in the MetaTrader app. Simply click on it, and then you do the same thing there. You have received an email with a login account, a password, and a server. So simply choose that server and paste that login and that password right here. And then you have now logged into your MetaTrader account, and you're ready to take your first trade when it comes. A quick disclaimer is never take an old trade, okay? Don't go into the group now and start trading. You always have to wait for new notifications. We're gonna do an example right now. Let's just imagine we got this message right now and we're gonna take this trade together. The reason why I'm saying take a trade as soon as possible and don't take all trades is, once again, we only want to take trades whenever the price of gold is within this range. So whenever you're in your MetaTrader, you click on quotes, you'll see the price of gold right there. So in this case, it's a very old example. You see that right now gold is worth $5,083. In this case, it says 3,400. So the market has changed, you know. And like I said, this is a very weird example, but normally, let's say if it would be saying 3,020 here, I know I'm too late to take the trade. So always try to take the trade whenever it's between those two numbers and it reflects in your MetaTrader account there. If it's a little bit over or a little bit under, it's still okay, but to minimize your risk, make sure to come as close as possible to those levels. All right, so let's right now really take an example trade together. All right, the first thing you need to do, you need to add gold. So you need to add gold or any of your preferred currencies. So simply go to quotes at the left bottom, search for the currency, and then simply click on it, and then you will be able to have it in your quote section. And then you can simply also drag it up or down if that's something that you want to do. For the people that are part of VT Markets, make sure that you change the currency pairs, including gold, to XAU USD STD. Okay, so for all the people in VT Markets exclusively, you guys need to be using STD, as most likely the normal gold isn't possible to trade. It's the exact same, it's just a different name. So make sure that you guys pay attention to that, guys that are trading in VT Markets. So you just have to add your currency pairs only one time, after it will stay in your quote section. And whenever you now get a trade alert, you simply go to MetaTrader, you go to quotes, and you go to that specific pair. So in this case, XAU USD, you most likely will get. Then you click on it, and then you click on trade, as you see here, all the way on the top. Whenever you click on that, you're now going to perform the trade. The first thing that you're going to do is fill in your lot size. The higher the lot, the higher the risk, but also the higher the reward. So some lot size ideas for your account balance are the ones that you see here at the right side. As well, we have a risk management overview on the website. Once again, none of this is financial advice. You need to make sure that you choose the risk that you want to have. The risk on our website is quite high risk, but make sure to pick the risk that you want to do. And once again, feel free to get inspiration from the numbers and the lot sizes that are being recommended here on the screen or on the website if you scroll down after this video. So let's say if in this case you have an account of $500, then use the lot size 0.05 or 0.06. All right, and simply fill that in right there whenever you get a trade alert. That's step number one. Then step number two is you're gonna fill in the stop loss. There's always only one stop loss, also called SL, in a trade alert. So simply copy that number where it says stop loss. And then last but not least, copy a take profit. Simply choose one or learn how to take partial profits. I will talk about that more later. Simply copy one of the TP levels and paste them where it says take profit. And then last but not least, make sure that you're buying or selling depending on what they say. So in this message, they say buy. So make sure that you click on the buy button and not on the sell button. As you see, the copy pasting is extremely simple and it goes very quick. You just choose your lot size, you copy paste the stop loss, you pick the take profit and you click on buy or sell and it's done. It literally takes a couple of seconds. That is simply it, guys. It's extremely simple to copy paste. Now for you guys that are a little bit more advanced, or you guys that feel, hey, you know, this sounded pretty simple, I want to learn how to make my profits even bigger, then pay attention. If you feel this is enough information for you right now, you can simply finish the video here or maybe come back to this section later. Because right now I'm going to show you quickly how you really can become a pro copy paster, all right? Let's first talk about how you can perform trades even quicker than you already do. Simply go to settings, click on one-click trading and turn that on. Whenever you now want to take a trade, you do not have to fill in all that information in the quote section. You can simply go to chart and click on that little thing on the right upper corner. Whenever you do that, you now see a sell and a buy button right there. So what you can do now is, if you know your lot size, simply have that in the middle right here and simply click on buy or sell. The reason why we want to do this is because the market changes very quick. It goes up and it goes down. And if we wait by first putting in our stop loss or take profit, click on buy or sell, it can take some time. While we want to be very quick, right? So in this case, if you just fill in your lot size, click on buy or sell, it literally takes a second. Now, after you've done that, we're gonna change the stop loss and the take profit. And you can simply do that by either going to the trade section and swipe from the right to the left on that trade and click on the pencil, and you can go to this overview right there. Or you can simply stay in the chart section, click on the line, and then simply click on the arrow. And there as well, you get this overview. So simply here, simply fill in the stop loss and fill in the take profit and click on modify, and that's it. Now your trade is properly set with the take profit and the stop loss. Whenever you've done that, you can also see the stop loss and the take profit levels on your chart here, so you see what way the market is moving. Now let's talk quickly about partial profits as well, because it's also possible to open multiple positions to then close one by one as the trade goes. So for example, instead of, if your lot size is 0.06, instead of taking 0.06 in one of the take profits, you can also take 0.02 and take 3 different take profits. Or you can take 2 times 0.03, what is also 0.06 in total, and take 2 take profits. In this way, you divide your risk in multiple trades. You can still lose as much as you could with one, but you can potentially make more money. So what you would do, for example, is put your lot size here. So if it's normally 0.06, let's say we have 0.02 here, and then whether it's a buy or a sell, simply click the button 3 times. What you're gonna do now is, after we're gonna change the stop loss and the take profit again, you're gonna put the take profit 1 information in one of the trades. So take profit 1 and the stop loss. In the next one, you're gonna take profit 2 and the stop loss. In the third one, you're gonna do take profit 3 and the stop loss. So right now, take profit 1 will close when the first take profit is hit, take profit 2 will close when the second take profit is hit, and take profit 3 will close when the third take profit is hit. And then the last tip I want to give you guys is changing the stop loss to break even whenever it hits take profit 1. Sometimes you can miss out on big wins, but as well in this way you make sure you secure your account. So try this out for yourself. But if you want to secure your account and make sure you're not going to lose, whenever a take profit has been hit, you can potentially change your stop loss to your break even. So in this case, we get a message on our phone, hits take profit 1. What you could do now is go back again to that trade, open it with the pencil, or simply once again click on the arrow on your chart, as I said. And then we're going to check on our trade section, what was the price that we got into this trade. It's always this first amount. So in this case, I got into this trade at 3319. So what I would do, I'm now gonna change my stop loss to that level. So when the trade now is going in the wrong direction, it gets stopped out when I'm in my break even, meaning I do not win anything, but I also do not lose anything. So once again, you secure your account like that. Guys, these were 3 extra tips to hopefully help you guys make profitable in the Forex market and with our group chats. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself or the person that helped you get started in this community. I wish you guys lots of luck with trading. I'll see you guys in the next video.